I just got home from the Bachelorette trip where apparently wearing wedding rings were ruining the vibe. And unfortunately, I found out exactly what the vibe was. You didn't see what happened before we left. Basically, my friend who's getting married gave us all a list of rules for her Bachelorette trip. No one could wear anything remotely bridal. No one was allowed to post anything before she posted because she wanted the first reveal. Nobody could leave early. Nobody could flirt with anyone unless she encouraged it, which... And then the craziest one is that if you were engaged or married, you needed to leave your wedding ring back at the Airbnb because it would ruin the vibe. She wanted everyone to appear single since it was her last hurrah as a single woman, which to me, I don't believe in that shit, okay? Well, she did eventually cave on the wedding ring thing because everyone started arguing over it. Like, I'm not removing my wedding ring just so that you can have people buy you drinks. I didn't know why it was such a big deal to her until now because, I mean, she was going to be wearing a Bachelorette sash. Like, people were going to be buying her drinks. Like, what does it matter if we appear to be single? Well, before we even left the fucking Airbnb, she was already mad at me because I had on a green dress. A green dress. Green dress. And she tells me that in photographs, it was pooling champagne, which is bridal-like. Pooling champagne. It was green. And she didn't want people to think that I was, you know, looking too bridal. Nobody was thinking that. Nobody was thinking that. But at this point, I'm just like, whatever, it's your day. I changed my dress. I changed my dress. Kept my wedding ring on, but I changed my dress. Then, at our first spot, Anna posted a photo of her margarita on her Ig story. Not the bride, not the group, a fucking margarita. And Miss Bridezilla herself realizes that you could see the name of the restaurant on the menu behind the drink. Now she's pissed at Anna because Anna ruined the location reveal before she got to post it herself. A margarita. Girl, this is a Bachelorette trip. It's not the Met Gala. It's fine. It's fine. Then we go to take pictures. And remember how she told us all we could keep our wedding rings on? Before she takes the photo, she turns around and she looks at all of us. And she's like, can you guys turn your rings around before we take the photo? Anna looks at me. I'm looking at her. We're both like, what happened to it's not that serious? Like, what? We're like, no. And then she's like, okay, well, we'll all pose like this. And basically we all have to pose with like our left hand behind the other one's back. So weird setup if you ask me. But this is where everything started to make a lot more sense. Because remember whenever I told you that we found out that someone else was having a bachelor trip at the exact same location? And I said you would never guess who. It was her ex. Her ex. Okay, technically ex might be a bit of like a generous word. They had a thing before she got with her fiance, her and this man. But this isn't some random man that she met like and went on a couple of dates with 10 years ago. No, she had actually had door number 1 and door number 2, and then he was door number 2. Door number 1 was her fiance. We all know this man. We know this man. So you're telling me that you chose this bar where you knew this man was having his bachelor party. You wanted all of your married friends to look single. Why? You wanted our rings off. Why? You privately asked me to bring enough spicy cubes for the whole entire bachelorette party so that we could all loosen up. Absolutely not, but why? Girl, suddenly I'm starting to understand the fucking vibe. And thank God I did listen to her on that part. Like, I'm not about to cube myself when I'm 3 hours away from my man. I'm loyal as hell. You're not going to find me cosplaying a single girl downstairs with all these guys. No, you're going to find me locked in a bathroom FaceTiming him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want him specifically. But I think what she wanted was us to want someone else. I'm not participating in whatever social experiment is about to happen here. So anyway, we finally get to the bar and she's being weird. Like, she's rushing everybody. Like, she's being weird. At one point, she's like rushing around like she's looking for something, and she finally is looking at her phone and she's like, okay, let's go downstairs. And guess who was downstairs? The bachelor party. Anna grabs my arm as soon as we see them and she's like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. She absolutely planned this. Like, she absolutely knew that this is exactly what was happening. Like, why? But here's where things get weird. We walk over there and one of the guys from the bachelor party looks at her and goes, oh shit, you actually came. You actually came. I'm sorry, I thought we just accidentally happened to be at the same exact bar in the same exact city at the same exact day. And now she's laughing it off like, oh my God, stop. It's not like that. We talked after I found out they were going to be here. How is that? How is that exactly? How would you have found that out? After. And now at what point I'm wondering, did she actually find out they were going to be here? Everyone here is already sus. But then she actually makes eyes with door number 2. I mean, when they see each other, there's zero surprise that they ran into each other. They knew they were going to see each other. You can see it in their body language. I mean, he walked straight over to her just like he was expecting her. And I'm already thinking, oh, that's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. But then this man looks all of us up and down, up and down. And he pauses and he says, damn, I thought you were going to get everyone to play single tonight. That's no fun. What? So not only have y'all spoke, but he clearly knows your little rules. Did he come up with the rules? When exactly did you guys start planning this? Finally, I can't take it anymore, and I look at her and I'm like, why exactly does your ex think that you brought a group of women to play single at his bachelor party?